What is up, my beautiful friends? So my name is Kaylee. I'm a new Amazon FBA seller this year. I launched the first product of my private label brand in February of 2022. So I've been selling for a few months and I've absolutely loved every single step of the process. And I initially invested around $5,000, give or take, and then I have now doubled that in profit. And then I grew to love the field so much that I got a full-time position at Helium 10. And then I did use Jungle Scout as a research tool in the past. And then once I started working for Helium 10, I ended up transferring over. So I wanted to make a video showing you just the general steps you should take to get started selling on Amazon, and then show you which tools to focus on with Helium 10 and how you can use them to get started with your journey. So I hope y'all find this helpful, and let's get into it. Okay, my friends. So I'm starting with just the simple free resources to help you get started with selling on Amazon. So this is Helium 10 Serious Sellers podcast, and they have professionals in the field join in and give all the most updated information on how to be successful selling on Amazon. So this could be a great resource for y'all. All right, so next up, this is once again another free resource for you to get started. It's going to be Helium 10's blogs. So they have so many blogs available, as you can see, on product research, keyword research, listing optimization, product launch ideas, and then ongoing maintenance for your business. So feel free to explore all of their blog posts to help you get started on the right foot. Okay, y'all. So next up, it is Helium 10's Freedom Ticket course. So they have over 80 modules and then over 40 hours of content to help you get started with your Amazon FBA business. So it's a step-by-step, proven, award-winning series on how to get started selling. And it does have around $1,000 value, but you can get started with Helium 10's Freedom Ticket for $39 a month. It's part of their starter plan. So this could be a great option for y'all. If maybe you don't have as much money to get started, you can't afford a course or a guru, this could be a great starting point. All right, y'all. So let's touch on Helium 10's free tools that are available for sellers. So first off, you have Amazon keyword research. So this is helping you find terms that people are typing into Amazon to find your specific product. And then you're also going to get a whole list of keywords that you want to use in your listing. So once again, when people type in a keyword or two or three, whatever it is, into Amazon, your product is popping up. So this helps with product discoverability. Then they also have a pay-per-click ad audit, which is absolutely amazing. So they'll analyze your pay-per-click ad performance and then give you recommendations on how to optimize your ads. Then my favorite part of the free resources is going to be Helium 10's Chrome extension. So I will show you an example how to use it after this. And then they also have a URL builder, a QR code generator. So this could be great for product inserts. And then an Amazon anomaly tracker. So all of this is available. All right, y'all. So the very first step of getting started selling on Amazon is signing up for Amazon Seller Central. So this is how you become a verified Amazon seller. So they have two plans. The first option is an individual plan. So for this plan, you get charged 99 cents per unit you sell. So what I recommend doing is starting on the individual plan while you are learning the Amazon FBA process, while you're doing product research, sourcing, keyword research, making your listing. That whole entire time you are not selling on Amazon, start on the individual plan because you won't get charged money. And then right when you're about to start selling, that is when I would transfer over to the professional plan. And then $39.99 a month is going to come out of your profits. So that is going to be one cost associated with selling on Amazon. A few other costs that will be included, and you can see the tools will factor this in for Helium 10, but you'll have your referral fees. So this can be anywhere between 8 or 15%. And then your fulfillment fees, it's just going to depend on if you do FBA, FBM. So FBA is fulfillment by Amazon. FBM is fulfilled by merchant. The route I chose is FBA because Amazon has amazing customer service. So I wanted them to be able to provide the best quality to my customers. And then there's also other costs as well, like storage fees and other factors like that. And then one question I get asked a lot as well, do you need an LLC to sign up for these selling plans? No, you do not. However, I highly recommend eventually getting an LLC, especially after you find a product and you start creating your logo, your packaging, and you know you're going to take it seriously. Having an LLC, it just separates, your business from you. So if you get sued or anything happens, they can only attack your business. They can't come after your personal finances. And then you can also open up a business bank account, a business credit card. So that could be great for, once again, your clean finances for taxes. But then also the business credit card is helpful for pay-per-click ads, inventory costs, and then you can rack up money back or travel miles. All right, y'all. So after you sign up for your Amazon Seller Central account, the first step is starting to perform product research. And I recommend finding anywhere between 10 to 20 products that fit this research criteria I'm about to show you. And then from there, narrow it down, find a product you are passionate about. Because if you're passionate about it, you're going to have an extra eye for detail when it comes to adding value to your top competitors' products. So for the filters, I always like to click advanced filters, and I have it popped up right here. So for a category, if you have a category in mind, you can choose to select one. I'm going to leave it blank and just show y'all what to actually look for. So for a review count, you typically want to have below 500 reviews for the product you are searching for. If they have a little more, that doesn't mean it's not a product opportunity. You just have to do a little more research. But for the sake of this example, I want to show y'all products that do have, high demand but low competition. So the low competition comes in from the review count. So I'm going to do 100. Then the bestseller rank, this is going to show the high demand for a product. So the lower the bestseller rank, that means the higher they are ranked in a certain category. So I want to look for the top 15,000 bestsellers in a category because that's showing that there is demand for the product. Then for shipping size, if you are a new seller, I always recommend starting with a small, lightweight product. So I went ahead and select small standard size and large standard size, so just standard size products. If you go for a small, lightweight product, it's going to be cheaper to source, cheaper to ship, and then also your extra fees associated will be lower as well. And then I'll scroll down. So for sales price, I always recommend a sales price in the impulsive buy range. So try not to go lower than $15 if you can for your sales price. It just makes it harder to be profitable. And then for the max, I do $50. I know I didn't have a bunch of money to get started. So the higher the sales price, typically that could mean the higher the sourcing cost. Not for all products, but it's very likely. And then I also was interested in seeing products. I know this was a large amount of monthly revenue, but I wanted to see products that are making over $150,000 a month in monthly revenue. So this won't be profit, but I'll show you how you can find out their profit. Let's see if I want any more filters. Perfect. So I had already applied them. And now you just start scrolling through and see what products pique your interest. So the product on this page that piqued my personal interest was this suction plate mat. So once again, they have a great bestseller rank. So they're ranked in the top 800 for baby products, which is awesome. If you do go for baby products, they may have extra certifications for you to get from your supplier. So just keep that in mind. They have a great sales price in that impulsive buy range. So $34.95. Their monthly sales is awesome, over 5,000 units a month. Monthly revenue, awesome as well. They have $196,314 per month in monthly revenue. And then what's great as well, not only are they ranked in the top 800 for this category, but they also have a low number of reviews. So in order to see this product, you can just click on this tab and you can start looking at their listing. So just do a quick view. So see, they still have below 100 reviews, which is awesome. They do have a lot of color options. So if you were to compete, maybe you don't have to start with this many colors, but maybe you can start with a cool pattern or find like addition, like some silverware to be included. Just do your competitor research. So let's start with seeing what their profits look like, because we want a product that has between a 30 to a 35% profit margin. So we'll use Helium 10's profitability calculator. And then typically these numbers automatically populate. For some reason it didn't for this example. So their sales price is $22.49. So we'll type that in. 49. All right, and then in order to see the manufacturing cost, we can find that out on our own. So what we'll do is we're gonna look at, I need to move all this around. Okay, so we are gonna look at the main keyword that people are typing in to find this product. So right here, this is gonna be their brand name. Mini mat, that wouldn't populate too much. So we're gonna type in 100% silicone suction plate with built-in placemat. So in order to see what the manufacturing cost is, we're gonna go to Alibaba.com, and I typed in that exact keyword, and then you start searching for suppliers. So automatically I found this placemat instantly. So we can see that they're purchasing this product for between $1.35 to $1.85 for 500 pieces. So let's say the average sourcing cost will do $150. All right. And then they automatically include the freight forwarder cost, the FBA fees, and the referral fees. So now we can see their net profit per unit. It is $13.10. And now we're going to multiply that by their monthly sales. So we go back to Black Box, and we have their monthly sales right here. So 5,617. And now we can see that their net profit per month is $73,582, which I'm mind blown. Like, this is a great product opportunity. So to decide if you're going to pursue this route, you can also dig a little deeper. So we want to analyze the competition. So we love this product. It has great numbers, a low number of reviews, high demand. Now let's see how we can make it better. So this is the review analytics, and this is where you can just start digging deeper and see what people are saying about this product. So one of the reviews is saying it doesn't stick. So if you were deciding to go for this product, when you start contacting suppliers, maybe you can talk about different types of suction cups or adhesives, just a way to make it stick a little bit better. So this is just helping you get ideas. And then since this product does have multiple colors, once again, you can change it up by adding, an add-on or change the design, whatever the case may be. Let me see if there's any other tools I want to show y'all. You could also see inventory levels, but I'd say the most important parts for here, it's going to be the X-ray, and then the profitability calculator, and then review insights. All right, y'all. So after you sign up for Amazon Seller Central and then you find a product you're interested in selling, that is when you start contacting suppliers and you start getting your price per unit, your minimum order quantity. But how do you choose a supplier to go with? So we'll dig into that real quick. So just 2 quick notes. You're going to want to have trade assurance checked. And then just make sure when you're talking to suppliers, keep everything confirmed in the Alibaba chat. And if anything happens, you will be protected. And then you also want them to be a verified supplier. So again, just another level of protection. And then when it comes to the years of experience, you typically want to look for suppliers that have over 5 years. If you can find a supplier with, closer to 10 or more, that's even better. But it's not a deal breaker either way. So you want to look at the years of experience, make sure that they're verified sellers. You can also look at their ratings. And then you can dig a little deeper. So this was the product we were looking at before. So we can just check out what their price per unit is. Also know that it's a part of the Chinese culture to negotiate. So most of the time you can get these prices a little bit lower or you can get your minimum order quantity lower. But yeah, you could just dig through, get some ideas. If you're interested in seeing their websites, you can get a little more details about the suppliers. But I recommend contacting at least 5 of the top suppliers you narrowed down, and then contacting 5, analyze, do they have a niche of products they're selling, or are they selling a bunch of random products? Also analyze, do they have good communication with you? Are they able to understand, you know exactly what you're wanting. Are they willing to help you? You know, all that fun stuff. All right, y'all. So after you start contacting suppliers, you're getting price quotes, you're ordering samples. The next step is going to be hiring someone, if you don't already know someone in the field, to help you with your logo and packaging. So you can use anyone on Fiverr and or Upwork, and then just try to find someone who fits your target audience so they can relate to the product and make your listing and your photos, your logo, your packaging, everything exactly how you want it to be. Then we are also going to need to purchase a barcode. So if you only have one product, one offer, you'll only need one barcode, and it's typically around $10. If you have multiple sizes, multiple colors, multiple variations, you're going to need more barcodes, and you can use their barcode estimator in order to see how many you will need. But you're going to need a barcode on every single unit of your packaging. And then you also will need this barcode to put in Amazon Seller Central so you can start writing your listing. All right, y'all. So the first step of creating your Amazon listing is going to be finding a whole list of keywords that apply to your product that you want to include into your listing. So the reason we want to include keywords that are relevant to our product, that's because this is how your product becomes discoverable whenever someone is searching for your product on Amazon. So I'm going to use Helium 10 Cerebro tool. So this is going to pull up my competitors' keywords and all the keywords they are ranking for. So as you can see, I put in the competitor, the top competitor that we were interested in, and then their top two competitors that are offering almost the exact same product. So now we have a whole list of keywords we can utilize, and we really want to focus on the keywords that apply to the product we are selling. So for example, okay, so when we sort it by search volume, we will see the top keywords that this product is ranking for, but we want the keywords we're choosing to apply to our product. So the way you find out is you'll click on this tab, and if all the products on page one look like the product you're interested in selling, then that will be a keyword you use. But as you can see, there's no placemats under the term baby, so we are not going to include the term baby into our list. And you just continue to move on. Now we're able to see that most of these keywords probably aren't going to pull up the product we're interested in selling. So let me show you a quick tip on how to do that. All right, y'all. So I sorted it by the organic search volume. So these are the terms this product is ranking on page 1 for. Now just be cautious whenever you're choosing terms to include. Do not include terms with a brand name in front of it. So none of these terms are relevant to our products because we have a different brand name. So we'll start with Happy Matte Mini, and we'll see if this brings up products that are similar. And we're also going to make sure Happy Matte is not a brand name, which I don't see it is. So yeah, that would be a good keyword for us to use. So we can go ahead and check that. So you just start going through, get a whole list of keywords that apply to your product, and then you want to get a list of 50 to 100 or even more, just so when you start writing your listing, you have a full list of keywords sorted by search volume so you know the most important terms to use. So I'm only going to do the 5 for now, but for y'all's example, definitely, get more keywords. But I'm going to name my list, create a folder, and then now, all right, so I added this list. You can see it right here, it verified. And now we're going to start writing our listing. So I'm going to go to Helium 10's listing builder. And these are all the example listings I've made on my TikTok, but we're going to start with, we'll do a new one for the example. Sorry, y'all. We're going to add a listing. We are going to start from scratch. And then you can choose to put your competitor's ASIN in here, and it's going to show their listing. So you can see what keywords they're using in their title, the bullet points, the back end, the description, and kind of follow a similar path if it makes sense with the keywords. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get this competitor's ASIN from the top. If I can get it. And I'm going to place that into Helium 10's listing builder. We're going to start building a listing. All right, and then we are going to select the bank we created. So once again, you want way more keywords into your list. You want 50 or 100, but we're going to add it to our bank. We're going to click next. And now we're able to see this competitor's listing, and we can see which terms they used in their title, the bullet points, the back end, and the description. So as we can see, their listing is very, very simple. They just put exactly what the product is. They are not copywriting. They're not leading with emotion. So there's definitely room for you to use way more keywords. I definitely recommend filling this space with the max amount of characters it will allow you to use. So yeah, you just start writing your listing, and then it will mark off the keywords you are using. So you are able to see all the top keywords you are utilizing in your listing. All right, y'all. So after your listing is complete, the next step would be adding in your images. So you can hire a photographer once again from Fiverr and or Upwork, and then you will send your samples and your packaging and everything to that photographer, and they can do product photography for you. So you're going to want an image or two on a white background for your main image. You can even include your packaging in the main image as well. And then from there, you can have lifestyle photos, infographics, and all that. So once you have all that done, you have a whole list of keywords that you use to write your title, bullet points, description, and your backend keywords. And then you also have your images complete. I recommend posting your listing for at least 3 to 5 days so you can just make sure Amazon doesn't have any issues, sorry y'all, with your products. And then do not worry, no one can purchase your product if you do not have inventory available. Your listing will be suppressed. So I also enjoyed being able to post my listing, see what it looks like to customers, and then I just kept editing and making my my listing even better each time. So yeah, once that's complete, all you need to do is you are going to place your first inventory order. So the way this works is typically the industry standard is putting 30% down, and then once your order is almost complete, then you pay the remaining amount. So you place that 30% and or 50% down. Once your order is almost complete, that is when you can send in a third-party inspection company. And if you are doing Amazon FBA, I highly recommend sending in an inspection company for every order, just to make sure that the product is meeting your expectations and it's everything you expected, everything you're paying for. And they'll send you a whole list, a whole sheet that's like 30 pages long of them testing your product, making sure they meet Amazon's requirements, and then you can pay for the remaining inventory. And then from there, you just ship your product to Amazon and you will be live. And then some of the questions I get too. So with your shipping, you will not get an exact shipping cost until you have your product almost completely packaged. So they have all the dimensions, the weight. Then you will put that in Amazon Seller Central. They will give you a shipment address and then a shipping label. You'll send that label to your supplier, and then from there, they just ship the product from their warehouse to Amazon's warehouse. Once your product's scanned in, your listing's live. So I hope that helped. Helium 10, those were the main tools that I utilized just to get started, or that I would recommend utilizing. I used Jungle Scout in the past. But if you're interested using Helium 10, I do have a 50% off code for your first month. So code FBA K50 all caps, and you can get 50% off any of the plans. So I hope this was helpful. Y'all let me know if y'all have questions.